Hey guys, it's Wolf, and I'm reading chapter 2, which is called Meeting Everyone. The point of view is from Jimin, and I am so nervous about reading again. I swear to God, I keep messing up and keep stopping and starting, but I'm just done with that for this one. I'm just reading it. The next morning, my alarm clock went off miraculously, and I forced my eyes open and turned it off. Sitting up, rubbing my eyes, then looked over at V, who was sleeping soundly. I chuckled and threw a pillow at him. "Good morning, sunshine. Come on, we gotta get up. The school assembly takes place this morning. We can't be late." But Taeyoung only mumbled something and turned around so I could only see his back. I sighed. It was always so hard to wake him, but I was determined today. I couldn't be late for the assembly. I shouldn't make a bad impression on my soon-to-be new professors by not attending. After I had jumped off my bed, I walked over to V and snatched his blanket and threw it on the ground. "Get up, sleepyhead. Don't make the new teachers hate you from the start. You know they hate it when you don't attend assembly." "Fine. But I'm only doing this for you," he grumbled, and then finally got up. We quickly ate breakfast and made our way to the shower. They weren't bad, but unfortunately, because we already were quite late due to someone's bad sleeping habits, there wasn't much warm water left, so we had to take cold showers. At least we were fully awake now. After the shower, we went back to our rooms and put our school uniforms on. Why on earth did we still have to wear school uniforms in college? Even if it was only for classes. It was still really old school, old fashioned, not old school, to wear uniforms. At least they did look kinda good. A simple white shirt with black trousers and a necktie. We had a grey blazer for the winter season, but it was still summer, so that was stored in the closet, thankfully. We were allowed to put on our own accessories as long as it didn't destroy the uniform. So I put on my favourite snapback, of course, some bracelets, and I only tucked in half my shirt. Taeyoung didn't even bother to tuck in his shirt and just left it hanging out over his hips. I looked at the time and realized that it was really late already, so I didn't have time to put my lenses in, so I just grabbed my glasses and dragged the half-asleep alien with me. When we got to the Great Hall, it was already quite full, but then we suddenly got pushed forward by two big hands. Two of my three favourite sophomores. "You're late as always," a deep voice suddenly joked to us. "Ratmon!" V realised and turned around and to hug/strangle him. "And we're not late. The assembly hasn't started yet." But he was on his way up, Jin explained in his natural motherly tone. I noticed Sugar nodding behind him. Both V and I agreed, all of them, and exchanged our summer experiences, not expressions. God, I can't read tonight. Jin and Suga were both older than V and me, and this year they were in their junior year, which meant they had to start looking at what they wanted to do after college. Suga was really skilled rapper, and he was also really good at writing songs. Jin specialized in singing, and I looked up to him. Then there was Namjoon, or Rap Monster. He was actually only 1 year older than me, so technically he should be in our year. However, he's kind of really talented in everything, so he was already a junior. Oh, but one thing, he was really bad at dancing. Yeah. And he had a habit of breaking things, but he was still really cool. He even was holding the ex I don't know, the speech today, so he was really amazing. That's why he had to go now and quickly say goodbye. Then he got up on stage. Ah! After the assembly, we all waited outside for Rat Monster to come out because we all wanted to eat lunch together. Here comes Hope! J-Hope yelled from behind us and jumped on me so hard that we both fell. He took off his snapback and ruffled up my hair. He took off my snapback and ruffled up my hair. Sorry. Little Jimin, little Jimin, I missed you so much. I missed you too, V. Missed you more though. He even I don't know, he that we were on campus grounds. Oh, oh right, I get this. You were at the campgrounds, and he was there this summer. I answered while I put my snapback on. J-Hope just turned to V and hugged him just as tightly as me, just shorter than a second longer, or at least what I thought. I really thought it was you. I swear Taeyoung tried to defend himself. By the way, I did not read that properly about the campgrounds. I'm sorry, I just can't. Oh, you're so cute when you're confused. Sorry, but I was overseas. I thought I told you. J-Hope responded and had a bright smile on his face. You did, but still. V tried to explain but gave up at some point. Namjoon finally joined them and they left to get something to eat at the next restaurant on campus. What? They have restaurants on campus? I want that. So what's your courses this year? Suga asked while biting into his burger. Holy shit. Vocals Advanced 2, Rapping Advanced, Hip Hop Dance Advanced, PE and Songwriting. Taeyoung mumbled and happily enjoyed the food before him. Rapping Advanced 2, Hip Hop Dance Advanced 2, Other Dance, PE and Songwriting. J-Hope also answered. Well, I still have to take Vocal Advanced because I rarely went last year, so I need to retake that. I made a deal with the teacher though, so I can still attend vocal classes Advanced too. Then I have the same dance class as Hope and songwriting and PE. I will have a lot of work this year, but I do not intend to slack off. Everyone nodded in response, enjoying their food again. After he had finished lunch, we went to the park and continued to talk about summer break and had lots of fun. There were so many ants. From time to time V would space out and everyone found it extremely funny. J-Hope and I had a dance battle which no one won because everyone decided that we were both equally good. Suga and Ratmon talked about ideas for songs and Jin told us an easy recipe so V and I wouldn't starve but still cook something delicious without burning down the apartment complex. Jin's cooking was the best. He managed to make something good out of everything. He was our little mom. Anyways, because he was the oldest of us and he asked us how we were nearly every day, even when he didn't see us. When Jin was our mom, then Suga was our dad. he liked to scold us, but in a good way, and somehow had his calm aura around him. Rat Monster was even Rat Monster was, even though he wasn't the oldest, the one who made the decisions when they had to be made. We noticed that it slowly was growing darker, so we decided to go home. We said our goodbyes to the older guys and left for our apartment building. On the first floor, we also parted from J-Hope and then entered our room and went to bed early so we wouldn't sleep in the next morning. Holy crap, that was like a challenge. There should be a reading challenge and everyone should have to do it because this is so hard, but I enjoy it so much. This has been part 1 of chapter 2. I hope you guys enjoyed it so much because I enjoyed reading it, even though I kinda had to stop every few minutes and fix things that I said wrong. You guys can read it for yourself, link in the description. I hope you guys have a great Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I'll see you guys next time.